Do not panic. Jamaica's oil supply chain is not in jeopardy. That assurance this evening from the energy minister amidst mounting concerns about the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Daryl Vaz was speaking at today's sitting of the Standing Finance Committee of Parliament. Andrea Chisholm has that report.
Russia has been facing tough economic sanctions because the country has waged war on Ukraine. The global energy market has been a casualty of war. Oil prices have skyrocketed and there are valid concerns about supplies. That's because Russia is the third largest producer of oil, responsible for over 10% of global supplies. Jamaica's Energy Minister Daryl Vaz has made an assessment.
There's no need to panic as it relates to our supply, and we'll be monitoring obviously the prices as things and times unfold. Jamaica has 3 to 4 weeks reserve supply of finished product and 6 weeks of crude. This situation is being actively monitored and our supply chain is not in jeopardy.
He says Jamaica gets crude oil and finished products from Colombia, Ecuador, Brazil and Barbados through fixed contracts.
The fact that there may be some dislocation in relation to that supply from Russia, obviously it's an opportunity for other persons to ramp up to be able to make and meet that shortfall. So I want to categorically state to the people of Jamaica today that we have storage capacity both in Jamaica and outside of Jamaica.
Interestingly, in February this year, a team from Petrojam was part of a Jamaican delegation in Nigeria talking about issues linked to energy security.
The main discussion at the meeting was the finalizing of our MOU on oil and gas cooperation, and this MOU covers crude oil supply arrangements with Nigeria, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, cooperation in oil and gas exploration, technical support in optimizing our local refinery operations, and last but not least, liquefied natural gas from Nigeria and the setting up of an LNG tank farm.
Meanwhile, Brent crude oil rose to $119.84 per barrel on Thursday. Consumers will therefore continue to see an increase in the price of goods. Opposition spokesman on energy Philip Paulwell suggested that Jamaica's pricing arrangement be suspended.
Would the government be prepared to contemplate an easing of that, and especially because I see you're forecasting a profit of $2.4 billion for Petrojam this year?
So that obviously will be a matter that would have to be discussed and considered both at a Cabinet and Ministry of Finance consultations. Obviously, in any scenario like that, it may require a subsidy, and therefore, obviously, that based on all that's happening with the pandemic, etc., and now this, it wouldn't be just something that we could just do without deeper consultation and review. But I take your suggestion on board.
Minister Vaz is encouraging Jamaicans to conserve on fuel, and that includes electricity. Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.